This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shump. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Aaron Judge. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Number 51, leading things off, and takes a strike. And time called prior to the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Ronald Acuña Jr. at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuña. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And a pitch. 1 out, bases empty.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
And here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. On the ground, Votto. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Alex Rodriguez next up for the Braves. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Braves 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Skenes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jimmy Rollins in the box now, no balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not even close there. 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Pickoff throw. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And Judge spoils that one.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And the pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
1-2 here. Down to first. But he scrambles back. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Joey Votto, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Cards trailing by a run here in game one of this three-game set. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Skenes throws over. Rollins dives back in safely. And a pitch. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now up for St. Louis, Mark McGwire. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Rollins on third. Votto over at first with one away. And that's outside. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. Trying to track this one down.
There you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And up next for St. Louis, J.D. Martinez. In there for strike 1. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and Martinez is out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jason Kendall.
And Boo, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Evan Longoria in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Tied up here in the early going. Stays alive. Two now.
It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And stepping in is the speedy Steven Kwan. Out towards right center field. Bonds tracks it down for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. Back here in St. Louis, second inning set to go. And here's the rookie center fielder, Barry Bonds.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Valdez back to work. And that's in for a strike. Bonds, 28 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and that's the first out. Now in for the Braves, Matt Kemp.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Robinson Cano stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pitch. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Checks over to first, back safely. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drifts towards it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. And here's the rookie catcher, Jason Kendall. The wind of the pitch. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Rich Aurilia. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitch.
That one almost got him. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And a count 1-2. Got it by him for the K. So the lineup flips over. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Jimmy Rollins. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Skenes picks over, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a miss, and a count is 0-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost got him. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rodriguez drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Molina at the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
So now 1-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
On the ground to short. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 51.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, he's 0 for 1. The Cardinals up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
1-2.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Bounce to the right side. Throw over to Votto. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And here is Ronald Acuña Jr. He tripled and scored his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him squared.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 16th homer of the year. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Okay.
Two down, nobody on. That's a little bit low. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Two outs, runner at first. Alex Rodriguez will hit next. Strike one.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hard hit, right side. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Here comes Aaron Judge. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind and the pitch.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Hard hit left side. Off balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here is Mark McGwire. A double and a run scored his first time up. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And here it comes. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Votto off of first with 2 away. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
In for a strike, and now 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
At the belt and fires. That's way outside. And a full count now. Evan Longoria in the St. Louis on deck circle. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. That's low and gone. his 18th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, but it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. Evan Longoria getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And it's fouled away. And strike 2.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's 5-2.
Same game, the same way through the times. Can things change? Realize the fame games that are mine. You claim Jane's gotta find a new lane for the drive. Hey, word to God.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Barry Bonds. Valdez back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one is inside, ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Kemp batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Ball 1 there. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. And now the lefty. And delivers outside. Hanley Ramirez waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves go down quickly here, and the deficit remains. Back here at Busch Stadium. Bottom of the fourth, leading off Steven Kwan. And the right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
The pitch. And down on strikes. And one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Kendall. And he's already singled in this game. And a bunt towards third. And safe at first, a bunt single. A one-gone runner at first. Rich Aurilia digs in now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Skenes keeping an eye on him. First pitch misses.
One ball, no strike.
Kendall over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next pitch misses way outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And he deals.
Ball, that's high.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. That one way outside, and the count is 2-2. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Cards lead 1, and it remains 5-2. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Ramirez, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man aboard, and next for Atlanta, Yadier Molina grounded out his first time. Ground ball up the middle. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he'll pull into second safely. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. There's the strike. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Two now. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second.
1-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Franco warming up as well. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. And another ball. Hard hit to third. And Acuña retired. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball one low. Molina stands at second with 2 gone. That one outside. Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And downstairs, Alex Rodriguez. Waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Full count pitch, he'll have to wait. Time called to the plate. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Two gone with runners at the corners. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Runners on first and third, two away. Here's a high chopper. Throw over to Votto. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves 3. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. And the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And another ball.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Judge comes up empty there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. Judge rips that one. Bonds settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, first baseman,
Joey Votto now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. There's a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
now back.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark McGwire will hit next. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. And it remains 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Barry Bonds. As the lefty gets to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And a curve is down and in. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Right through their counter. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's in the dirt. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Valdez checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one hammered back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 12th of the season, and this game is tied. It's 5-5.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. Well, at that time, he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Framber Valdez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Obi Milner comes on now.
Number 55, Obi Milner.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now in for the Braves, Hanley Ramirez. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And the 0-2. On the ground, Votto. And he takes it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
And now the catcher comes up to him, J.D. Molina. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And misses inside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now it's the right fielder. Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Move to first. Runner edges away at second. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Skenes back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And here it comes. Just missed. J.D. swinging a drive. Deep left field. And going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Third baseman, number 3,
Evan Longoria next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out to short. Throw to first is in time.
Good offside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on it and got him to bounce into that out.
Steven Kwan next up for the Cardinals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Cano. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 fulls. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here in St. Louis, and now Miguel Cabrera.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The pitch. And it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now first baseman,
Alex Rodriguez next up for the Braves. There's a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Jose Reyes. Snap throw to first. Throws it away. Back over to first. And this time he gets him. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spin on it.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. At that time, a little anxious.
Barry Bonds next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground to first. And that is the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Miles Cooper. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Molina makes the play, and there's one down.
Now second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Rich Aurilia. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Late with the swing there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
No, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Paul Skenes will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Braves, Lake Trinan.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Rollins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed. The 2-1. And another ball. Aaron Judge would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
There goes the runner. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Two outs.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Big swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek
coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Now the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Pitch. There's a strike. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a 1-2 again. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
It's pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next to hit, Robinson Cano. And fouled off. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Pitch explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Action in the pen down there. Dwayne Underwood. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You're above, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Chases that one out of the zone. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Braves. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Miller.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joey Votto, 1 for 3. The pitch. On the ground, right side. steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. This guy with light tower power. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
JD Martinez stands in.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Out front and foul to the left side. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. Our score holds at 5 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Standing back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuña Jr. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Kicks and deals. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd was fired.
They turn things over to the southpaw, John Franco.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. Known to stack up with some of the best in the game.
And next for Atlanta, Miles Cooper. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's off the mark, 1-0. Pitch. On the ground to third, Longoria. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. We're all tied up 5-5. Now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, dude. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
One swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Fouled off. He was late. And now the count is even.
1-1.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now up for St. Louis, Steven Kwan. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
A little roller up along first, and it's just foul. That was close. Kicks and fires. Swing and he popped it up. Rodriguez moving under this one. Makes the grab and there's 2 gone.
Now catcher, Jason Kendall.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Jason Kendall.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Popped up. Ramirez should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back here in St. Louis, now the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Now he steps out as time is granted. The line of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter, a way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one the other way. Base hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Barry Bonds. Time call. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Outside. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Matt Kemp. Next up for the Braves. Ripped on a line. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
1 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Robinson Cano. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Sliced hard but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. That's out to center field. Kwan sprinting after him. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Now it's the second baseman, Rich Aurilia.
They got the number 9-hole hitter right here, and looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's going to be Jimmy Rollins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. That's inside. Pitch misses. Ball 2. A 1-run lead here in extra innings. Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 down. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. The hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and here in extra innings. Got him! And that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, in the hearing against the state of hip-hop versus electronics, I present Exhibit C. And question 14, Civilizer 85er, I make the devil hit his knees and say the Our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.